My mic was turned off. Anyway, hello everybody, good evening everybody, welcome to the stream. Hi, how is everybody doing today? It's the Subs Know Best, which is the best day to be the sub of mine. Alright, this is my monthly subscriber raffle where my subscribers can come and order me around. So you know the drill. I'm waiting 15 minutes for my subs to come here, and then I have hour and 45 minutes to complete whatever the heck they want. Yeah, usually lately I've been really good with my working time, and there is a full piece actually completed in this time frame. So yeah, if nobody will come, I will just do whatever project I have opened here, started, about to start. So yeah, so waiting and waiting. I am giving, let's give 10 minutes because I screwed up the intro, so I took some sweet time from you. Let me quickly switch to my face cam real quick so I can do this, apply. Okay, because maybe today I will be working on something for another person, and I need to cover their credentials, cover their name. But I am back. So while we wait, let's maybe go and work a bit on this page. This is page 46 of Second Chance. This is my first webcomic that I am redrawing, remastering, digitizing basically, so I can then turn it into a PDF for all of you and to make a proper printing version. So I was putting this off forever, but I need to get to it. So this is my first comic. I'm already 2/3 into the story when it comes to the remake. So yeah, it's a no-brainer right now for me, which is why I usually put it away, because apart from remaking backgrounds from scratch and drawing instruments, which is, oh my god, why are instruments so hard to draw? Apart from that, everything is pretty much figured out. I've reread this a couple of times, and the story is still holding on pretty well. I have yet to do all the backgrounds here. So yeah, this is the regular page. This is the line art of the background stuff that I have gathered around from previous pages. I see that I have which one? The middle panel and the bottom panel are already figured out. The worst contender is the top panel, because this is where the perspective wackiness comes in. This panel will be blank, maybe with some shadows, and this panel is the panel with gradients. So yeah, so it should be easy, right? But yeah, it should, with the emphasis on should. Okay. So yeah, but in the meantime, I came up with, amazing idea on what to do for April stream. It will need some preparations from my part, but I think I should be able to pull it off. Yeah, I should be able to pull it off. pretty fast. So yeah, oh my god, this actually, this, wait, scratch that. I need to actually trace a little bit from this previous line art. Or no, because else this couch will not make sense. It's a very, if couch is there, then yeah, if the armrest of the couch ends there, then yeah, this is where the, okay. Yeah, apart from backgrounds, it should be a no-brainer, but yeah, backgrounds like me from 2019, when I started publishing this comic, like, well, I did not have a tablet back then. I did not have a tablet right now. This one came later in 2019. But I was not using this, or if I already had a tablet, I was for sure not using this for the comic. Okay, maybe let's start from something easier. Couch should be easy enough. How I usually do couches, I usually just draw a couple of lines and boxes, and then on a separate layer I turn off the ruler, the snapping to ruler, and I freehand this pretty much. So yeah, so this will be the cushions, the depth of the couch. No, not like this. Okay, like this. But yeah, but this is where I come to this whole perspective. Ruler should be different. Okay, wait, scratch that. I need to, because this armrest needs to be here, because the character needs to be here. I'm not changing the pose of the character too much, because it might obscure the some of the elements that I want to be there. So yeah, so it will be easier for me to change to align the ruler to the main lines. Okay, it changed slightly, but I should be able to now, yeah, starting from couch was a good idea, because I need to figure out where each of the element goes. So this is the, yeah, so the armrest actually will finish right there. So this is already a big deviation from the previous concept. Okay, so this beat will actually go here. So this is big thing. So yeah, so I need to because there is a curve, so I need to adjust this fact to that. Okay, there is a curve. 1, 2, 3. Okay, cushions there. Okay, so everything will be slightly curved. Okay. The end. Now, if you know me, right, like recently I started putting, drawing all the backgrounds. I do this for like a couple of years already. What I do is, even if most of the background is obscured by speech bubbles and characters, I tend to draw the whole background. So then I can reuse it in other panels where, for example, I would need to change a couple of things. So this allows me to reuse the backgrounds with minimal changes and with lower effort from my part, because drawing the whole background from scratch is a pain. So yeah. And this should be thinner, so yeah. Actually, this part should be as long as... Okay. I think this should be okay for the... Sometimes when I undo, it doubles undo. I don't know, there's like a strange either glitch in the software or like, no, it's something with my tablet probably. Most probably. Okay, so the door will be here. Okay. Oh, this is one extreme perspective. Okay, so what I will do right now is I will move the bottom layer here, which has the line art. I will move it slightly to the right, so I can trace over these elements. Like the hi-fi. Oh, it's almost... what have I done? No, this hi-fi... wrong layer. Yeah, this hi-fi should start around here. Yeah. Because this is the bottom of the shelf, so yeah. Okay. Yeah, okay, good. I'd say it's hashtag good enough. So let me draw the bottom and the bottom panels, and now the disable the ruler and draw the handles. These are chunky handles. Yeah, let me just check if they are aligned. No, they are not, but because I'm using vector layers while inking, I will just select everything I just did and move it up a bit. And I will do the same for the upper hand, for the handle of the upper cabinet, upper compartment. So yeah. Ooh, this is... Okay, I say it's also good enough. So yeah, so let's turn off these for a moment, lower the opacity on these, and on the new layer, follow the guide, the guide of the perspective lines, and loosely follow the guide of the shape and shape of the couch, and let's do the couch. So yeah, I can even, like, for clarity, lower the opacity of my line art, and then I will merge these two layers together. So yeah, the ruler is disabled, so now I can freely move. This is not an ideal couch, so this is why I prefer to do this. So this is why I prefer to do this to freehand it, to give it the impression that this couch was, well, it went through some stuff, okay? This is like a used couch right now in someone else's garage, and yeah, and hosting and being like just used by a couple of teenagers. So yeah, so this is like pretty much the vibe I want to get. So if stuff is uneven, this is good. This is actually what I wanted. So yeah. And I need to mark where the ends of the... okay, so one carpet ends in there, and I can loosely follow the perspective grid. Yeah, it should be loosely follow the perspective grid for the tassels. I drew tassels like this throughout the whole comic. Right now I downloaded some nice tassel brush from asset store, but since I've already like drew so much of this comic, like yeah, I will just keep it like this. And there is the other carpet right here, and a bit of this, like, you know what would be the hardest? On the next layer, I have my characters and their instruments on the same, in the same folder. So yeah, because it's easier for me that when the character holds an instrument, that this instrument, like, it's on the same layer as the character. So yeah, so after the background, the characters come and the characters add their instruments, so this will be hard. Like kinda hard, because I don't have the asset for the... I am still not used to use the 3D assets from here. I downloaded an asset. Yes, the asset for drums, which would be so, like, helpful. but I absolutely have no idea how to properly, you know, rotate it. And there will be lots of stuff because when I started drawing this version, like Nest did not have the symbol here, and now he has a symbol here. So it will be hard. And also the whole set, oh my god, the whole set will be shown kinda from the front as well. The front side of the set would be visible because it stands roughly parallel to the couch, so the front of the central drum will be visible instead of the back. The back would be visible if it stands at the angle away from the couch, but oh my god. It will be a pain. It will be a pain unless I will like quickly, because I have the 3D model. I have also like a little crafted model. Oh my god, okay, I don't like these. Like, I will need to, oh, get out. No, I don't like the this like texture on this rug. Like, I know both of these rugs have this texture, but I need to consider the perspective and actually make it look less fluffy, so I am getting rid of some of this, especially the longer one. It's all for the sake of, you know, not putting a lot of information onto the panel, especially information that will be obscured by the freaking drum set. Why I decided to give my characters instruments. Why, Nina? Why? I know why. Because playing instruments is cool. And I wanted my characters to be cool, so yeah. Okay. Okay, there is a patch in here, but I will need another reference for that. Wait. There is actually the... the blanket thrown over. So most of it is not even seen. Yeah, the blanket has also like a bit, just a bit. I need to be very light-handed with this. Just a bit of this like flocking texture and tassels. It also has it also has tassels. You know which panel would be also very challenging for me down the road? Let me open this up and show you. It will be this sucker. Look at this. Look at the bottom panel here. Oh, it will be satisfying to do, and I hope I might reuse some of the things from this page, because perspective is roughly the same. I think maybe some of the set I will reuse, but yeah, it will be also a pain, like but it's all because of my inner perfectionist, and because I wanted to do something nice. Okay, so now I can erase the stuff that is about the couch. Yeah, erase, erase, erase. So then when I merge them, it will be easier for me to erase the overlapping lines, because there will be less lines. Okay, and now I bring back the opacity and merge. Okay, so line art would be, I would say it's pretty much done. Let me check. This one needs deleting. This one is also fine. This one is fine. This panel doesn't need line art. This panel doesn't need line art. So it will be line art cleanup in here. But first, okay, there is one patch in here. So let me quickly. Okay, and there is second one on this armrest, but I need to check the previous pages where exactly it is. Okay, I see. It's very on the very edge in here. Okay, so now I can move on to the line art cleanup, which means I need to go over the whole picture and erase the overlapping lines. You see, these lines did not cross, so this is also a good moment for me, a good opportunity for me to close all the lines. But yeah, but I need to learn how to use the 3D assets. For sure, because it will be such a you know, time saver for me, especially with, you know, especially with complicated structures like the freaking drum sets. Like guitars I already can, like I have good references for guitars, you know, but drum set, oh, there is so much elements to it. Okay, something just... And I know I have to right now redo the the handles at the bottom, because there was a casualty, so let me mark where this needs to end. Okay. And extend this line downwards. But I think before I move on to drawing characters and their instruments, I would need to learn how to properly manipulate the 3D assets, because these assets are also the ones that come in parts, so I can like take out some things. For example, Nest doesn't have the full set of symbols, which, well, given that he is not very wealthy, like it explains why not. And also he's a teenager and he's still in theory learning, so he's still like, in my head, he's still not sure whether he really needs that symbols. But he has one symbol missing, and also his placement of all the things is different from regular sets. So I will need to have this 3D asset and be able to just take certain parts of it, and then also manipulate it so it fits with the perspective and it's rotated properly. So yeah, it might be a bit hard for me, but I want to learn. I really want to learn. I really, really, really want to learn how to do this. And now that I have even stronger laptop that can handle even opening 3D assets, like this is like big thing for me. So yeah. Adjust line width. I need to make the line art kinda make sense, so thinner lines at the back, thicker lines at the front. Thicker lines where there is like lots of lines overlapping. Just go on and adjust that. Okay. What I also like to do is to put a little bit of texture in here. Zoe Lewis too! Hello! Welcome to the stream! How are you doing? I like to do this texture thingy as if like there was some like stains on the on the wall. So yeah, so backgrounds would be ready, and I think, yeah, I think let's go and color these backgrounds. Or, actually, you know what? No, let me open new layer. Let me bring the opacity and bring in my, and bring in the, oh, I play Sims and Minecraft mostly. Okay, where is my, yeah, there is the drum set. So let me move the drum set here, and now let me move it to this layer. Okay, so now let's figure it out. It's doing fine, it's doing fine. Okay, let's figure it out. I can, okay, this has a ruler on its own. Okay, can I manipulate this? Because I want this to go here. This is probably the, yeah, okay, so the horizon line was somewhere here. Yeah, I was close enough. And now in here I need to place model or ground level. Okay, how can I move it? Can I just move it like this? No, it moves the whole thing. Oh, I've been into it for a really long time. And so yeah, I'm sorry to if I am a bit forward, but this situation happened to me multiple times. If you're about to give me an advice on how to better my streams and promote and try me to show me on Discord something like avatars, VTuber models, banners, or whatever else, like, please don't. I've already been in this situation like a lot of times. This is why I have do I have this rule in chat? I think I have this rule in chat. Let me check. Oh my god, I have... Ah, this is the reward queue. Okay, okay. But I think I have this... No, I don't remember if I have this rule, but really, I've been into multiple situations where there were people who are first-time chatters, only for them to say, hey, I have an idea how you can make your streams more attractive, how you make your channel more attractive. I have this company, I have these friends, and I will show them work. They do VTuber, they do avatars, they do banners, they do scheduling, and they really want me to go to Discord to show me this. And I've already went through this scenario. I don't want any new avatars, I don't want any new banners. The banners I have right now, I made like literally last year or 2 years ago. They are perfectly fine. I am capable of drawing them myself. If I want to go into VTubing, I will go into VTubing and learn it myself. And I really don't need to one company even had like the audacity to have absolutely broken website, which is like red flag, and one person who was saying like, yeah, these are my commissions, had such different art styles with all the pieces they were showing. Like, I felt uncomfortable because I thought they were showing me pieces that were stolen. So yeah, so no, if you're going to propose something like this, I know that I am really forward right now, and I am really like kind of excluding you, but it happens a lot of the time for me. So if you came to stream just to promote your services, please don't. But yeah. Okay, so how do I move it? How do I move it around? But yeah, I've been really long into streaming, like from 2018, so it's almost 5 years already. My God. 5? No, 7. 7 years already. Yes. Or even, wait. 2018 to 2025. It's 7 years. Oh my God, it's 7 years. I've been monetized for 5 years, so yeah. Okay. How do I rotate it? No, this is not the rotation I was going for. Yeah, place on the ground level. I want you to move you, okay, to move it, okay, okay, I want to move it, now I want to rotate it. How can I do this? Okay, this is how I do this. Set on ground level, but I want my ground level to be up. I want my ground level to be here. Okay, that's a bit better, but I need more rotation. Oh my God. I want to learn, okay? I want to learn, okay. So this is how you rotate. So I think this could be this. And now, okay, I don't need this bit. So jaded. No! I don't need this one. Oh my God, I should have probably done this. Yeah, I don't want you. I already have my... have the stool. I already have a different stool. Okay, first off, it also needs to... No! No! Freak! The whole model, please. The whole model. Can I select the whole model? Yes. Okay, so I need to actually have it rotated this way. Move it here. Yeah. Place on the ground level. Yes, it is on the ground level. Move it slightly here. Rotate it not this way. This way. Okay, much better. So, Nest drum set. Okay, because of the perspective, this drum is actually should be closer. Yeah, should be closer and lower. Okay, this symbol goes slightly closer in here. This symbol, you know what? No, I don't need this tom-tom to be visible right now. I think it will it obscure? No, it will not obscure too much. But I really don't want this tom-tom right here. It bugs me right now. So no, can I like display objects list? Okay. So I don't need floor tom. I don't need stool. I don't need the snare drum, and I don't need the No, I need this hi-hat. I don't need the crash right now, and I don't need the drumsticks, and I don't need the right cymbal. Yes. Yeah. So I need only this couple of things, and I need to place it even lower. No, the perspective was fine. No, wait. Was it? Wait. I think I am confusing. Okay. Scale. A bit bigger. Yeah. Rotate. Okay, I will rotate it like that. Okay. Camera. No. I don't think. And this is why I'm confusing myself, because the size-wise it looks okay. This symbol looks a bit too small size-wise. So let me make it. No, not the whole model, just the symbol. Oh my god. I imagine that people who use Clip Studio Paint models like all the time are just now raging right now at me, like, what are you doing? I don't know what I'm doing. I try to set up nice, like, why this hi-hat symbol looks so small? Like, can I like, yes? Can I now make you bigger? Yes. Can I now make you lower? Yes. Thank you. And it's actually, yeah, slightly here and a little bit taller and a little bit further. Okay. Okay, I am calling this done. When it comes to modeling. I don't know. No, now it still looks so small. Oh my god, wait. I need to bring it actually. Make it bigger, make it closer. Okay, and make this as well, like bigger, lower, closer. I mean, yeah, okay. And there are also two keyboards. I don't think I have keyboard in my... I have computer keyboard. But this crap won't help me right now. Do I have a synth? Oh my god, do I have a synth? Default stack, 3D object, please. 3D character, no. Type search keyboard, no. So they don't have synths in the asset store. Wait, let me boot up asset store, okay, real quick. Cause like, yeah, I need this. I need to learn this. And this comic is all for this whole project is also all for me learning, because yeah. Asset store. Where's the asset store? Okay, assets, yes. Yeah. Keyboard. Yeah, okay. There is a big Okay, okay. But free. It's not free. Okay, let me find something which that I can buy. Okay, this one is nice. Okay, I know you don't see anything. But yeah, mostly it's computer keyboards. But I really need... oh, this synth is really nice, but it's 100 clippies. Oh my god. Yeah, I mean, good for you guys for, you know, stating your worth in the asset store. Oh my god, this one is a very good keyboard. This is why I also want to learn how to 3D model. So I can model these keyboards and just use them whenever I want. And model exact model of the keyboard, exact company and model of the keyboard, because I already have it figured for my characters. Yes, I am that crazy about my characters. Okay, how many keys this keyboard has? Because this is also important. Ooh, and this one has this like fancy stuff. Ooh. Adjust the position of the fader in the moving preset. Ah, okay, so each of these like knobs can also be... oh my god, this is complicated. This is complicated. And what if I go by synth? Guitar piano won't help me. Okay, let me find this again. There is piano brush, but I don't need this right now. Okay, I need to resort to my... okay, it's good that I have at least this drum set. This is actually good. So yeah, let me just move it to this layer. Where I will be dealing with the instruments. But let me show you what I will do for the rest. Usually when I do instruments, I copy the same ruler on a separate layer. I copy the same ruler. I draw the boxes. In which this instrument needs to fit, right? Oh, wrong layer, absolutely wrong layer. I draw boxes. Wait, let me show you this in full. I draw boxes where this instrument needs to be. So for example, I know that the character is standing right here, the stand ends right here, so I need to draw like the box for the instrument, and then I have a separate file for references for the instruments. Let me check. Here, over, and I have this file. It's called Ref Sheets Instruments, and I did this myself. This is all the instruments that my characters have. So for example, I need to take this keyboard, go in here, paste it, and now wait, cancel, because I need to separate the back from the rest. And now I just go and transform the heck out of it so it will fit so it will fit my needs. So transform, free transform is usually my best friend. And yeah, and I will just try and align it with a box. And then I trace over whatever I can. And also take the... And also take the color samples from it. Like, this is what I usually do when it comes to the keyboards. Yeah, it takes a couple of iterations to fully like put into the box, but when it's done, I can go on the new layer, copy the ruler, and just, you know, trace over. So for example, I know, so yeah, it's not ideal, but it's, you know, close enough. It's really like close enough. Like, oh, a little bit of depth and proper amount of keys. Like, I will like just do the keys. Probably I will just, given this, I will just probably go over the black keys. You know, oh, the screen, the buttons. I will probably just put some, you know, just put the dots and stuff, and yeah, and it will be a keyboard. Trust me, it will be a keyboard. But yeah, but this is usually how I approach instruments and their stands without the 3D models. It worked for the past 40 pages well. So yeah, so let me just eat this because I don't need this. This is this layer. Okay, bring this back. Yeah, but this is what I will do for the instruments if I won't find any model. But yeah, one of the next streams I need to actually like learn how to 3D model. Because I want, for example, the exact models that my characters, models of instruments that my characters have, the exact like, with their exact positions. Like, for example, this model of the drums. Where is it? I know I have the absolute mess in here. Let me disable everything. Let me disable everything. Yeah, like this model that I have here. For example, this symbol also has a pedal, but the pedal was only pulled by the central tone. You know, and also each of these things, like the what are these called? I don't remember. Rev sheet, what these are called? These are the, yeah, high tone and medium tones. Both of these can have different sizes depending on what tone of the sound you need to make. And also each of the like hi-hats and crash symbols also can have different sizes, and it's like, you know, it's a lot. But yeah, but I want to really learn how to do this so I can have like 3D models ready for the situations like this, for example, when the perspective is way too hard for me. And yeah, I really want to learn how to do this. You know, just because it would be something cool and useful for me. Okay, in the meantime, in the so-called meantime, this would be the background's line art ready. So it's time to, yeah, add a new layer and put some basic basic colors. So I'm picking up from the previous pages, like absolutely no biggie, no brainer. I'm literally just wait, which one okay, this is the cup, this is this regal. Oops. Yeah, we'll just fill this in. The same here. Yeah. The back wall. Okay, not here, but I will put a little bit of just a bit of gradient to show that there is this back paneling wall that is already established from previous shots, and given how the characters are rotated, this back wall should be visible. Yeah, and also a bit of this wall should just be... I think it will look nice. Okay, door. Door are here. Couches, patches. And the couch. Yeah, this. The blanket on a couch. The down. I know it's a bit sloppy and there is some gray peeking through, but I need to just put down the colors. Okay, anything else from here? This carpet. And this carpet. Okay. Oh, stream elements is telling me to stretch. In a moment, let me just check if there is anything else. This. Okay. Okay, this is all, and this is also all. Okay. 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 Actually, I can put some white on top. Let's delete the mask and put this white. this white haze on top of it. This panel is more like for the it's less to be a factual background and more like, you know how in comics sometimes the background completely disappears to make way towards what happens with the characters. Well, this background is one like this because, well, one of the characters is threatened suddenly. So yeah, it makes sense for that to happen. Let's lower the opacity, like, yeah, 20, hashtag good enough. Okay, what's on this layer? Nothing. What's on this layer? Nothing important. And there is the shading and the light. Okay, what's on this layer? Nothing important anymore. So okay, so now I need to touch up on some missed places. You know, whenever, for example, yeah, wherever the bucket did not reach. This is why I use the neutral gray as a background, so I know where there are missing places. And I can touch them up manually. So this is the underside of the blanket. And especially this is important here, where there are lots of small elements. Okay. Oh, and this like okay, so this is good, so I can move on to shading. So okay, there are two light sources in this room. One is over there, the other one is over there at the top and from the front. So yeah, so usually this will be the darkest this will be the darkest side of the couch. A little bit at the bottom because there are characters' legs and synths casting the shadows in here, characters themselves casting shadows, so Bartek is sitting here. So yeah, so I need to already draw the shadows for that. The synth has this the synths are casting shadow. The cushions are also casting shadows. I put a little bit of shadows on the blanket because it's not super even, and in the crevices of the pillows. you know, stuff where shadows are like needed. Okay, so I usually also like to shade these. Just do some blotchy shading on the carpets to give them a bit more texture, because, well, they are not like super clean or anything. A shadow behind the couch, darker shadow behind the couch, darker shadow behind the regal, one side of the regal slightly darker, just slightly, shadow underneath the handles, bottom of the handles, shadow underneath the shelves, when you see the bottom of the shelf, a little bit of shadow on the radio, on the hi-fi tower, shadow in the crevices, and a little bigger brush to give the depth to the shelves. Okay, so this would be shading done for this panel, just for this panel. For the rest of the panels, let me bring up my page. And yeah, so for example here, this is where the stand will be. So I need to mark where it is and the shadow that it's casting. A little bit of this fluffiness on the rug and the shadow cast by the shoe. Okay, here the shading will be dynamic, so going in drawing in radial concentric lines, and here I can disable the shadows, disable the visibility of these, of the original layer again, so I can wait. This would be already, yeah, this would be the next. Yeah, so here, shadow underneath the blanket, shadow in between the cushions, blotchy shadow on the blanket, and shadow cast by characters. So Bartek is leaning here, so I need to put the shadows in here, and Felicia is also casting a shadow. Even though she's standing, she's still she should cast the shadow on the other side. Yeah. Okay, so shading is done. I will just maybe use a slightly bigger brush. to soften the shading, to soften these lines a little, well, quite a bit on the ends. And yeah, and now the lightning, it's on the soft light layer. Let me go get an airbrush and yeah, just slightly go over where the light source is going. And here I will use a much, oh, okay. Okay. So now this panel, okay. For this panel I need to, ooh, okay. I know I say okay a lot, but yeah. For this panel I need to go and grab grab another file. Grab this file and get everything from this layer, from this background layer, copy and paste. Okay, and now I will just transform it and put in this little bit panel, in this little bit panel. Okay, so let's get this. Okay, I think this would be okay. Then I will merge everything and clip it to only this panel, so it will only affect this panel. So yes, the screen. Okay, this is for the star, right? This one, yeah. So I need to bring up this to figure out where the star is in this picture. Okay, now soft light. This soft light is for the whole. For the whole picture, for the whole panel, yes. Same with this. No, this soft light is only for the upper. Okay, and this soft light is also for the whole panel, so okay, and screen, on screen layer there are only the stars. Do I need the stars in here? Let me check if they will fit. Okay, let's put them. Nah, let's not. Okay, so now everything I merge. So now I merge everything together. Maybe I will leave this, you know what? I will move this to the foreground layer. Okay, so now merging everything. Oh, beautiful. I am duplicating this layer because I need to also put this on top of the panel borders to color the panel borders, but I will use the polyline tool, select the space in the gutters around this panel, invert selected area and yeet it. And with the selection still active, I move to the other layer and jaded too. And bam! I have this panel already colored, which is great. Great. GG Nina. Okay. So, I have 50 minutes left of the stream. Let's maybe start doing the characters. At least the instruments. Maybe I should do the instruments if I already feel like good enough. Okay, so let's move my reference in here. Okay, this is foreground. Let's make another vector layer for the instruments, and let's move. Yeah, this is the ruler. Let's move it here, and this is the drum set. Let's move it here, and I have already prepared the my reference, the parts of my reference sheet with instruments. I have it ready, so I will move it just. Which instrument was? Okay, this was Felicia's. No, this is also Felicia's. Where is Bartek's? This is Ernest. No. Okay, I have Bartek's here. So let me get this. Let's move it. Okay. So how I usually like to start? I like to start with... Recently I like to start with marking the panel borders again, and let me tell you, and I will tell you why. So let me make the background on lower opacity. Let me bring the line tool in black, and with shift. Oh my, wait, this panel is not straight. Oh, I've been fooled. Nice day 7, thank you for the follow. How are you doing? So yeah, so I am extending this. Why I do this? It's because when I do line art, I do line art with background off. This is because it gets a little bit too laggy for me when I have background on, so I know where to finish the line art. And then when I clean the line art, I just chop the things off where the panel ends, so then when I open the background, it's not going into the gutters. And I know I can just do the line art in here underneath the frame mask and stuff, you know, it works, but I don't like how I still need to clean up because it extends, and also I don't know, I don't like how bloated this layer becomes, so yeah, I prefer to keep it like this. So yeah. Oh my god, but this line looks so straight. These lines are not straight, and I am only doing these sides of the panels where I know there are objects, and when I know the objects from the foreground will be intersecting. Sometimes I need to redo this way the the whole panel, like in this case, because there will be various objects that are in the foreground layer, like for example distant legs. The shoe may overlap. It may overlap from this side. Well, I will try not to, but it will give me idea where to stop drawing. Also the hand coming from the top panel, like yeah. It is important, and it saves me time to do flats for the characters later, because I don't need to keep them in line with the panel border, just in line with these small borders that I am drawing. And yeah, and on the top as well. Okay, here this is the borderless panel, so I don't need to do anything with it. Okay, let's draw my boxes. So the boxes for the synths. So yeah, I can, in theory, no, don't save here. I already have everything from here. In theory, I can go to page 42 and just visually assess where compared to the cushions each of the synth is ending. So for example, let me draw over it. So for example, this synth goes down in here, perspective line goes in there. Wait, legs, where the legs are ending. Legs are ending somewhere here. So yeah, so the synth extends the legs a little bit, so it goes a little bit towards the middle of the couch, while this synth, when it goes down, the legs go here, but the synth itself also overlaps the middle couch, but not too much, and extends towards the middle of the synth is here, so the synth itself extends a bit beyond the couch rest. So yeah, so keeping in mind that, I will now draw the boxes. So one synth comes from almost the middle of the couch, almost the middle of the pillow of the couch. Yes, the sitting pillow to be exact. So okay, and this extends. Wait. Yeah, this is the middle of the synth. The screen is usually in the middle, so yeah, so it goes, let's say here. And the front where it gets front-wise. Yeah, around the height of the armrest. Okay. So around the height of the armrest. So this is the box of the synth, and the legs will go usually here underneath the synth, and they crisscross. So yeah, so they also go like go roughly like this, and the bar in the middle. Yeah, everything everything clear. So this the next synth overlaps this couch only a little bit and goes a bit beyond the armrest. So for the sake of making my life a little bit easier, I will have this synth Why does it feel like it's so close to the couch? It shouldn't be. Like, oh no, I started from the wrong side. I should start from the legs. So yeah, the legs go here, which looks like it's very close to the synth, so I will just, for the sake of making it visually like better, I am making this synth a little bit shorter. And yeah, and the same deal with the legs. Here and here, this leg is not visible, but it goes like there, so it will cross in here. Okay, so the first synth, the box of the first synth, on the new layer, I copied the ruler, goes here. The second synth goes in here. So yeah, so time for transformation. You know which UI models also would be better, because these synths are slightly different in size. Like you can see it when they are side by side. Like this one is thicker. It's much thicker, and it's a bit longer because of all the extra stuff at the sides. But yeah, but keys, when it comes to the keys, they have the same amount of keys, which is important apparently for you know, for synths and for pianos, because you can have full piano with you can have full piano, full forte piano, and full synth. These ones have 88 keys, if I recall correctly. I think so. Because I wanted them to be the closest in size to the regular piano, because both of these characters started with playing the piano and then moved to synths. But they're still like playing a bit of classical music. So yeah, having the full like size of the real instrument like should help. Okay, so let's get it. Rotate, move, scale, and transform, free transform, and adjust to the box. Okay, let me actually turn off this layer so I can see. And okay. And the back. Which also has, back is important because these instruments are still plugged to the socket and I need to know where they are plugged so I can, you know, put the dongle in the proper hole, for the lack of better words. Okay, transform, rotate, free transform, and move around. Okay, stuff will be distorted. This is normal. I only care to see the important lines. Okay. Okay. I made this purposefully a little bit thicker than the box. I think it should be okay. So yeah, so with these two sides fit in, I can then, like, you know, lower their opacity and draw over them. And it's fine. And I can actually use the brush size that I normally use and then decide which details I want to keep and which I don't, based on, you know, how big it is on the panel. And it's very, very small on the panel. Very small on the panel, but will be visible. This synth will be visible. The speech bubble is not covering it. The characters are not covering it, so yeah. Which I cannot tell if this synth will make it, maybe? Ah no, it will be visible pretty well. I turn on the model for the drums to see if it will be very obscured or only just a little bit obscured, and yeah, only like 1/3 will be obscured, so it is still worth it for me to do all the stuff with boxes and with transforming this image. So yeah, let's go. Okay, rotate, scale, move here, align, free transform, move it, manipulate to fit in the box, okay, I think I will keep it like this. Yeah, because there is also, this synth has a different design on the back. So its top is, as you see, its top is wider than its bottom. There are no objects to transform? How come? I probably selected something. Okay, this synth is here. So let me move it together. This one is here, so I need... Okay, this goes Yait, this goes also Yait. Oh no, wait. This one. This one. Go away. Okay. And free transform. Move it. Okay. Okay, so I have two selves on a perspective grid on the same perspective as the background and a 3D model of a drum set. So I will start, usually I start with instruments because they are the hardest thing to draw. Absolutely the hardest. But yeah. But I will start with the drums, then everything else, and characters for the last because this is the easiest. And yeah, I tend to do harder stuff at the beginning to put myself into the mood, and then easier stuff at the end when I won't have to put as much energy into thinking about it and drawing it. And yeah, and since characters are like, I need to redraw them in my current style. Like, it is like easy. The expressions are done, the poses are done, color scheme is done, like everything is done, and I don't need to think about it. So yeah. Okay. Yeah. Oh my god. I have such a freaking hard week upcoming. Like, oh my god. Okay. Like, it's hard. It's hard it will be hard week for me because I have I have a project to finish for my postgrad study, and I really don't want to do this. But yeah, I have to finish it. And it's okay if you don't follow the... I don't want to like extract it with lines because it doesn't fit my style. I know there is a way to extract lines from the 3D model, but as I said, it doesn't fit my style. So I prefer to trace over it. And in my style, I simplify these knobs. Like, I gave them a bit of depth, but I simplify the heck out of those. Like, I show that there is something overlapping the rim of the drum, but I don't go into... Maybe in the future when I will do like a different project, or in Never Too Late when I will draw Nest's drum set again, which will happen, but in a very like in a future, in I don't know which chapter, in probably the chapter set in August. The chapter itself set in August, not that I will make this chapter in August. In August I will probably be still be doing chapter 5. Hopefully. So yeah. Maybe until then I will learn how to make 3D models and make a really nice drum set for Nest. Or a drum set that fits my style more. And, you know, Nest's setup as well. But this is something to do in a very far future. Like very far, maybe like later this year. Or next year even. I had simplified this to just this shape. It's nothing wrong with doing this, just you can do this. The only thing is that it needs to look believable. It looks believable, like you can identify in my style that this is a drum. Like if I disable this, you can tell, oh yeah, this is the hi-hats and these are the tops of the drums with these little like knobs. And this is enough. You really don't need to trace everything, just do what is good for you, what is good for the brush you prefer using, what is good for the overall picture, because you know it will look strange if like out of the blue I will have super crisp thin lines of the 3D model. It will look jarring. And it is one of my big pet peeves when it comes to reading comics, is when I see 3D assets that are not properly transformed. Because yes, you can extract lines, yes, you can color over the lines, you don't need to use 3D models as is. It needs to fit your environment, it needs to fit your style, it needs to feel like, oh, on a very good day, if I had like the whole day to draw an instrument, I would pull it off. The thing is when these are not like these are not, I have a problem when these are not like properly used, or they are like lazily used. Like without any form of transformation, and they just look so strange compared to the characters. Okay, and this, okay, actually in my character has a different kind of connection between the tomes and the central tome. And this type of connection is, let me get the other layer. I need a sketch layer, because there is the plate, the metal plate on top of the central tome. And there is thicker, yeah, it's thicker rod inside, like another thick plate and then a rod. And this is how this connection looks like in my character's drum set. So I am following the shape. Following the shape of the central tome. Also, the other thing I learned when I started like putting more attention into instruments, the floor tom, not the floor tom, the central tom is actually, well, the central tom, this is another reason why I need a set the proper models. The central tom has actually legs to put on a floor, and it's actually at a slight angle, so you can, you know, bump it in the middle and the sound can go upwards, you know. But yeah, but fortunately I don't need to draw this part yet. So let me just do the simplified. And because of this line at the bottom, I know where to freaking stop. So I won't need to trace the whole model, just the part that I know will be visible on this panel, because else I would waste so much time and I will have to erase it. Oh, here it's interesting. Like there's a shadow in here. But I will try. Ah. Look at this. Beautiful. I can also go and simplify a vector line. wrong layer. To, for example, make it to make it go slightly less wobbly, or manipulate, oops, not like this, move, manipulate control points. Okay. So yeah, so this is part of Ernest's drums. Okay, so next would be the synths. And for that I need, yeah, this, and to move the ruler in here. So only drawing the parts that are visible. Okay, this will be also like pretty. Okay. Okay, I will now move slightly this reference so I can draw the keys. Because I added some depth, my reference had to move. So, oh my god, these are long. These are some long freaking keys. And 2 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 1 and 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. Oh. And let's say this, oh my god, this will be, okay, up to this point. So let me finish these keys. Oh, so I can then okay, I say it's good enough. Yeah, looks like synth. Does it? Doesn't it? Oh my god, it's already past 10 p.m. Oh my god. Let me do some quick cleanup. Let me do some quick cleanup, and I will be wrapping up the stream. So lots of work, like these instruments, the hardest. So I'm glad to push through it. So now I can focus on something else, like doing the characters or wrapping up other artistic projects. Oh, like, look at this. Look at this. Looks nice. Okay, and on top of the background, well, this line art looks transparent, but yeah, it won't be transparent. After I fill in the colors, it will be all good. So yeah, but this is all I have prepared for you today. So thank you all so much for watching, chatting, lurking, and spending some time with me. Next stream on Thursday, it will be a digital art stream. I will be either doing a study or working on some work in progress pictures. Like, maybe I will come back to this page, maybe I will start the next comic page. I don't know, I will see. And then the week afterwards, in the first week of February, it will be comic making or thumbnailing on 4th. I think I will start thumbnailing. This is like, even though I have like a lot of pages sketched out, I still feel I need to go and power through the next scene. And then on 6th, it will be traditional art, probably also something from my whiplist. So yeah, so thank you all so much for watching. Thank you for coming, chatting, lurking, and spending some time with me. Stay safe, stay healthy, take care of yourselves, and I will see you all next stream. So goodbye!